Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here on the Disney Treasure, brand new ship, just christened last night. And I'm here with Mike, who's one of the Imagineers, and we're going to talk about this wonderful new ship. I've been on a lot of Disney ships. I was actually on the very first one, Disney Magic, and then I was on the twin of this one as well. So we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Mike, first of all, I got to tell you, you were probably at the christening last night. That was a pretty amazing event, right?
Amazing event. I got goosebumps just seeing the drones flying overhead and the ship pulling out and Jordan Sparks, singing. It was an amazing event.
It was, and in fact, when I got there first, I said, well, how do you do a christening without a ship? And it wasn't there yet, and they had sailed down the Hudson. We're now back up at Pier 88, and we're on board here, and we're going to be looking around the ship, and we're going to be showing you parts of it. Let's talk a little bit about the ship. First of all, the stats. How many guests can be on the ship?
Roughly 4,000 total.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how big is it?
It's 144,000 tons and about 341 meters.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Now, when you, as an Imagineer, what did you work on?
So for Imagineering, our job was to create this amazing ship that you see right before you, all the way from the carpets to the ceiling tiles to the artwork to the graphics. We're responsible for all of that, and then we have a technical team that makes sure it floats, and that's what we do.
That's kind of important if it's got to float.
Right.
And people think, the tonnage of the ship is a flotation. It's actually a measurement of displacement of space. Right. If it was that many tons, it wouldn't float. Yep. Anyway, talk a little bit about the accommodations on board, because you have some really innovative things, especially geared to families, right?
Yeah, I think what we've created with some of these suites that we have, the 76 suites that we have, there are connecting rooms, an amazing sort of layout for our guests to experience and have multiple people in there. And we have the funnel suite, which is really amazing, and it's inspired by the future, tomorrow, Epcot, and it's really driven by that. So there's some wonderful things, and I think that each level that you go on to in our ship, you have these amazing moments where adventure is really present there, as you walk down the corridors and you see things like the Lion King and Nemo and all these sort of things that are really what this ship is all about, adventure.
Now, also, you have great dining. You have your rotational dining here. And what are the main restaurants for rotational dining?
So one that's actually right behind us is 1923, inspired by Walt and Roy when Disney was originally established. Fantastic restaurant. Amazing props that are in there that are inspired by all of our Disney animated movies and Pixar. And then we have the Marvel restaurant, which, again, is inspired by all of our Marvel movies. You have two sittings in there, so you'll have two different shows that you experience. One is a new one, the Groot Remix, which is an amazing show. And then lastly is Coco. It's our first time bringing the movie Coco to a restaurant, a theater in the round, and an amazing experience, and two seatings there as well, with two different shows and two totally different experiences with wonderful music.
And so that is a difference from the sister ship, right? Yeah. So Disney Wish has a different restaurant on board. So so talk a little bit about some of the differences maybe between Wish and this one.
Primarily, again, one just across the way here is the Scat Cat Lounge, and that's inspired by the Disney animated movie Aristocats, and that's an amazing Aristocats, and that's an amazing bar, and it's open to the lobby, which is incredible. The atrium itself is a palace inspired by Aladdin, which is really a departure from what we've done on our other ships. And then you have, most probably my favorite is the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
That's different, yeah.
It's our first time bringing that attraction to sea, and it's an amazing experience. It's really immersive with all the special effects and the captain and his wife and the ghost effects where the portraits change, and you have a special drink that hit with black light, you'll get the Haunted Mansion Parlor logo.
Well, that is amazing, and I'm looking forward to looking at that. I'm going to take a tour around the ship. Yep. Anything else you want to tell? We go out to about 127,000 travel advisors out there. Anything else they should know about the experience on this ship?
I think it's just amazing, right? And what we focus on is something for everyone, right? And we have these amazing dining room experiences, these amazing shows in our theater that we didn't even talk about. Our theater has...
well, let's talk about the shows. It's Disney. We're not going to talk about shows.
The Beauty and the Beast show, a Broadway caliber show that is simply amazing, right? And then we we have Seize the Adventure, which is inspired by Disney and Pixar. And then lastly, something that's new for us is Disney's Tale of Moana, which is our first time really bringing that onto the ships in this amazing sort of theatrical performance.
So you got a significant number of differences from
Yes,
really new entertainment, new concepts. And well, thank you for talking with us
pleasure.
about this. This is great.
Enjoyed it.
I think someone wants to come and say hi to this. Can we? So a quick jump cut because we have to get this wonderful guest, Minnie.
What's your Minnie?
Amazing, and so she is kind of the symbol of this ship, right?
Absolutely, all about adventure again, right? And so that's keeping with that theme, and that's why we have Voyager Minnie.
So you can meet Minnie on board, and a lot of other characters. I'm sure there are a few characters too, right? There you go. Absolutely.
Great, thank you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.